I'm here today with Sharon Portelli, the Executive Director and Registrar of ARIDO, representing the interior designers of Ontario with about 3,300 members. Hi, Sharon. How are you?
Good morning, Christine. How are you?
Doing great, thank you. How are your members doing these days through the COVID situation?
They've actually been coming up with new ideas and sharing them with the association regarding what is life after COVID-19. Some other firms are a little worried about what the future holds for us, but you can really see the strength in the interior design profession with those who have come forward with these new ideas as to what we can do and what we can implement once we get past this.
So let's talk about strategy for a second. What was your pre-COVID strategy and how, if at all, has that shifted through this last month?
COVID-19 hit our organization at a very interesting time. So operationally, every March 31st, we end a strategic planning year and we launch a new one. So the executive committee of the board met immediately to discuss their current strategic plan, the new strategic plan that was launched effective April 1st. We went through the plan and identified first, do any of the priorities we had established, do they need to change? And second, if they do, what opportunities are there to align with the original strategic plan? So where can we continue to work on our strategy? Where can we accelerate certain areas of it? And where can we really push that plan forward without pausing at all on our operations or on our move forward for this year? And we were actually successful in finding several synergies that exist today that we can take that plan forward. Several aspects about educating the public on what our members do and how they actually, help interior environments, enhance them. There's a huge misconception out there that interior designers are responsible for the aesthetic pieces within a space, and really they start with actually designing the function of a space for the end user first. And then they take the aesthetics are almost like the cherry on top of the sundae. It's the final piece that they actually take a look at. So how can we take a look at the current state of affairs in Ontario and the world, and how can we leverage interior design and use this opportunity to really educate how they can support the province in every aspect of interior environments moving forward past COVID-19.
Can you think of a specific example of how your strategic plan may even be accelerated through this time, and where there is opportunity for your members to contribute to society at large, and how are you guys going about that?
Absolutely. So moving forward, I think the biggest way the profession can help and what we're looking at is forming an advisory committee that can actually start to look at all sorts of interior environments, everything from hospitals, clinics, to grocery stores, retail environments, even offices and how they operate, and just helping to develop new standards that don't just take into consideration physical distancing and social distancing, but function of the space, effectiveness of the space. So while right now we are heavily focused on physical distancing, how do we take that beyond and start to build and adjust existing interior environments to really support keeping businesses open, keeping patrons safe, keeping users within the environment safe, but allowing us to maybe keep businesses open and functional should we experience something similar to this, a crisis similar to this in the future.
It sounds like your organization is optimistic. Do you think you'll come out of this, and do you think you'll come out of it stronger?
Interior design is a profession. They're a creative profession by nature, and their first job with any project is to take a look at the challenges of a space and look at how they design it for the end user, and to basically create a more functioning, effective space, one that's also, compliance with health and safety and accessibility and making it inclusive. As problem solvers, I think they will come out of this in a good place. I think they will see the opportunity to enhance interior spaces. They will use their creativity and training to really improve interior environments and set us up for success in the future. how we continue to live in spaces, work in spaces, adapt existing spaces for new functions and new purposes, whether it's healthcare or work from home environments. So I actually think they will take the challenges that they've experienced during this crisis for interior environments, and they'll likely come up with several solutions to share with Ontario businesses, yeah, as to how we move forward from this.
Well, I think there's some really great stories you just told. Thank you very, very much for sharing them.
Thank you.